Hi. This is the story of why I quit social media, why I'm back. Why was I born? I'm using a microphone today because I love holding something. I love when I do my podcast and I get to touch my little mic. And also because I want to make sure that I impregnate all of your eardrums. And also because I just watched Bo Burnham's Inside, and holding a microphone seems to make you funnier. So the internet has become so sad. I'm just gonna raw dog this and be real. I hate what the internet has become. You know what? The internet didn't really get to me before. You know, generally people were pretty nice to me, which I'm shocked by, but a lot of people are just generally really nice, and everyone's like, just pay attention to the nice things. Don't pay attention to the mean things. Well, it's really fucking hard when you wake up in the morning and the first DM that you read, because the first thing that you do is pick up your phone and go on Instagram, is someone telling you to kill yourself in your DMs. It gets to be a lot, okay? And I'm not gonna. I have things to do. I have a lot of things to do. I just got vaccinated a couple months ago. I want to do things. I have Julian Casablancas to me. I'm not gonna K-word myself. Do you want to know something though? A new character that's gonna be on my channel, I guess, is my therapist, because I just started going back to therapy, which is another good thing that I've done in this time off from the internet. It's crazy what you can do when you actually separate yourself from, you know, the online world, and then you realize that there's a world outside of your bedroom, and you're like, oh my God, you can better yourself by like doing more things than just like deleting people you don't like on social media. You can actually like go to therapy. It's crazy. This has nothing to do with the video, but she was telling me like all the rules and like, you know, consent kind of stuff. And she's like, yeah, so if you have plans on hurting someone or killing someone, I do have to report that. But if you killed someone and you told me after the fact, I can't do anything. That's crazy. God, I didn't know I was seeing a priest. Like, that's crazy. Let's make it very clear. I have no plans on killing anyone. However, this YouTube channel, yeah, that's also taken over my life quite a lot recently. And yours too, probably. The internet has sucked recently. And not just for people who make a living off of it. I think for everyone. It's so exhausting. If you don't support terrorism, you're a bad person. If you don't know every single thing that is going on in the world at any given time, you're also a bad person. I admitted I wear secondhand leather. I am a bad person. I didn't test out every single oat milk possible because it wasn't available at my grocery store. I am a bad person. If you happen to skip an upload as well as a podcast because you're a little bit down in the dumps because your friend died, you're also a bad person. You should have planned for that. Obviously. If you listen to frenemies one time a week just for like that little pure enjoyment and like bliss that you get for like 2 hours every single week, because we're still in a fucking pandemic and people are dying constantly and bad things are happening all across the world, and you're like, I just want to watch trash TV for a little bit. It's like the Jersey Shore of like the internet, you know what I mean? Except like probably more production value and everything. You're a bad person. Okay, you should have never been watching it in the first place. I want to watch Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein fighting for a little bit every single day. I'm sorry, but I'm going to do it. Maybe it is rotting my brain, but fuck yeah, it needs to rot. It needs to go. My frontal lobe is too developed. I want my brain to melt out of my nose. It's too much brain in this head. I need to stop thinking. No more thoughts, no think. Only frenemies. Well, not anymore, but my point is that you cannot please everyone. And it's really difficult when most of your social interaction or the things that you listen to comes from the internet. When I go out every single day, the person who criticizes me the most and tells me that I'm a bad person is my mother, because I didn't put the dishes away. You know what I mean? But when I go on the internet, I'm a bad person because I didn't, solve world hunger yet. And it just gets to be a lot. And so it hit me, Nicole, you need to go touch grass. I have not touched grass in a long time. Throughout the pandemic, I probably have touched grass with my little bare toes maybe once, twice. And so I deleted social media apps off my phone. And I was like, the only way that I'm going to go on is if I go on my computer. This might not seem like a big fucking deal, but it's a big deal for me when I have not taken a break from social media and making content consistently in like 2 years. I don't know. I don't remember how long. I was like, you know what, Nicole, you need to take a break. You are losing hair from stress. But like, wouldn't you lose hair from stress too if your mom had 2 cancers in a year? All right. She's not the only one losing hair. It's funny now. She's cancer free. I can make jokes about it. Mickey Nasty was going bald and she needed a break. I've been recording like the last month of my life, filming it, vlogging, if you will, and showing my life, but not showing it to the internet. And that feels pretty good. It feels pretty nice. I'm not performing for the male gaze nor the male gaze or anyone. Actually, no one's gaze. Actually, it's Gay Pride Month, so lots of gays. I want to catch you guys all up to speed and show you what I've been up to for like the last month of my life. Show you how much grass I've been touching. I accidentally became a granola girl in this time. I feel like Joanna Cedia taking a break, except my break was like a couple weeks. And also I don't have eczema. I just shit myself every single time I get a little bit nervous. Just like my cat, but we're gonna get into that later. Anyway, here was like the last month of my life. Let me take you through it. I got reunited with my boyfriend after not being able to hug him for 9 months. How exciting. No kissing though, we don't kiss. No kissing allowed. I posted a picture of when I was finally reunited with him and someone said, COVID, question mark? So, because even though there were influencers who were partying all throughout the pandemic, when 2 vaccinated people are finally reunited and are together, I get scrutinized for waiting to see my boyfriend. I hate the internet. I hate it. And of course, when I post a picture with my boyfriend, the most common Instagram DM that I got was, I thought you were gay. So, and of course, the highlight of my entire trip was seeing 5 turtles on a log. Not seeing my boyfriend, but seeing 5 turtles on a log. It really did it for me. There is a lot of cats in this video. Lots of pussy. All right. My friend Jake and I finally got reunited.
Hello, YouTube. Maybe, if this is ever gonna get uploaded. My 2 chauffeurs. Say hi. Aww. Oh. Women want me, fish fear me. It's like a 5-pound meal.
This is the first instance where the granola girl kind of kicked in, and that's because I went on a hike. I've loved hiking for the last few years. I wish I could do it more often, and I'm going to try and do it as often as possible because now I literally go multiple times a week because the granola girl is setting in.
Wow. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was a spider.
We saw 9 little toads. It was great. And 3 fucking snakes. The first one was fine. He was like little and tiny. Okay. The second one turned out to be venomous and he was basking in the sun. And then the third one was like 7 feet long, fat, thick, absolutely ginormous. That's not body shaming him. He was just truly just like a very massive, thick boy. My favorite thing is to go into the water and try and look for little salamanders because I don't know what it is. Instead, I just found a bunch of eggs, which was really cute. Again, I decided I needed to go far away from my hometown once again and go to Delaware. I've never been to Delaware in my entire life. I was thinking about all the things that I could buy because there's no tax there. Very exciting. I literally bought, I bought 2 rings, but they were like $10 each, so it doesn't really count. However, the toad obsession, it continued. We went on the beach, and that was really nice, except for the fact that I get really, really bad headaches when my ears get cold. I don't know why that is. I'm so sensitive and it makes me so annoyed that I am such a fragile like little, because I'm not a fragile little girl, okay? I feel like if I really needed to, then I could like, you know, like smash a watermelon between my thighs. I should not be harmed by a little bit of wind and get a whole ass almost migraine, but that's, I don't know. I'm gonna get earmuffs and wear them in the summer. Great time, played Scrabble. And then on the way home from Delaware, I quite literally tried filming this video that I'm currently speaking in. And instead, the entire time I just talked about me going to the dermatologist and him slicing off a mole off the back of my head and me getting naked for him. He's like, it's okay. A lot of people are going bald right now. Stress from COVID. I was like, I guess, I understand. But I'm just gonna include that in another video in the future. So quite literally the next morning, I woke up and tried to film this exact video once again. Where has Nikki Nasty been? And it just didn't work out. I am so sick. Ew. And then I had to stop filming. I had to literally stop filming because I was so frustrated that I couldn't get the words out. My brain literally felt like it just didn't work. I couldn't have a conversation with others, and I literally couldn't sit down in front of a camera and have a conversation with myself either. And I don't use the words anxiety attack lightly, and much different from a panic attack, but I had an anxiety attack on the way home from this. I went and touched grass. I climbed up that. My friends and I decided to go on a hike together because my one friend was like, oh, I heard that this is like a really fun hike that, you know, I saw on YouTube. Like some guy like sprints through this entire trail. Okay, fun, great. Until we realized that we were going up 1,400 feet, basically boulder climbing. Did not realize that. And then we almost got stuck on the Appalachian Trail. Google Maps was not helping us. The man who was sprinting on YouTube was not helping us. No one could help us. I was like, do I have to call a park ranger? Like, what happens now? It doesn't help that I saw TikToks about how there's scary people who hide in the woods on the Appalachian Trails and like eat you. That didn't help me at all. And we couldn't climb down the boulders because we would have literally fell to our death. And we couldn't stay up there because we would have gotten eaten alive. And my friend had a birthday dinner to go to later. And that was clearly very important. And so we needed to get down quickly. Anyway, we got down and then we got ice cream, so it was fine. Something that has brought me even more happiness is me joining a gym again. It's been absolutely wonderful.
Oh my goodness. Hi guys! First day back at the gym. Do I swallow my gum? I don't feel rude. When I tell you that there is no one there, and when there are people there, it's just old people. And like, a few meatheads, but they like mind their business. 11-11, make a wish. I keep catching 11-11. It's a sign. I feel like I'm gonna be really happy here. Girlfriend Collective, Airy. It gives me a camel toe no matter what. Reeboks. I'm gonna go home. Don't put this on the armpit Reddit forum, please.
If you didn't know, the gym used to be like my entire life. At one point I used it kind of to help me through a rough time. And I think that that's what it's gonna be for me now again. Once again, I get like high at the gym. Like it's like hiking, except like, you know, it's indoors and you don't get killed by people out in the woods. That has brought me a significant amount of happiness, truly. Wow. Once again, went on another hike, saw a whole bunch of tadpole. Highlight of my entire life. We all know how I feel about frogs and toads, and I cannot wait for all of them to be born and for me to meet all of them.
And you're gonna do great things in your life.
And I can't wait to be a part of your life in the future. I fucking love nature. I love being granola. However, some things just never change. And that's, I went outside, I went and strawberry picked, and I got a migraine from being out in the sun. And then I started going to therapy. I already feel like I'm on such a roll of knowing what is helping my mental health and what isn't, and how much touching grass helps me. I was like, we might as well just throw in therapy into the mix. And I liked it when I used to go. I did tell my therapist that I'm a YouTuber. I don't know if she'll be watching this. I don't even know if she's like supposed to do that. But if you are watching this, hi. You are so nice. Additionally, my cat started having explosive diarrhea. Called the vet. We went to the vet, only to find out that my cat has anxiety, and I paid $210 to find that out. Like mother, like daughter with having explosive diarrhea when there are strange men in your home. By strange men, I mean a man came over to fix the dishwasher and she got nervous and shit herself. And I may have too. But anyway, I felt so bad for her, so I bought her little cat grass and a little water fountain because I felt bad that she couldn't stop shitting herself. I feel like I'm a good mother. I guess we started off the vlog with me doing a bunch of exciting stuff and going on hikes and new adventures and seeing a bunch of frogs, and ended up with my cat having explosive diarrhea all over the walls. She's fine now. She's fine. When's anyone gonna ask me about me and my explosive diarrhea, huh? No, genuinely, I have been feeling a lot better. But I still hate the internet. You know, like in the beginning of the pandemic when nature was healing and like dolphins started appearing in like New York City in the water because it started getting cleaner? That's what the internet needs. I don't feel like that's going to happen until all the alls are gone from the internet. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Bryce Hall. They all need to go. Anyway, I'm a lot happier, in case anyone was wondering. I feel like I say that a lot. I feel like it sounds like I'm trying to convince someone else that I'm happy, but I really am happy. I have hiking boots now. Wait, should I show you? No, I'm not going to show you. Someone's going to tell me that I bought it from like a bad brand or something, and I'm contributing to unnecessary consumerism, and I can't take it. Anyway, guys, big things coming. I think you guys like this video. I know it's a little bit different than my normal videos, but if you did like it, leave it a like. It helps me out so much. Also, if you'd like to leave a comment, make sure that you comment another quality that is bad about me and that makes me a bad person. Just to remind me, okay? Just to humble me. Make sure that you subscribe if you want to be nasty. If not, you're disgusting. Also, make sure you have your bell notifications on so you know every single time I post, or else you are gross. If you want to follow me on my other social media, on a video that I talk about why I quit social media for a little while, you can follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, Depop, Spotify. It's just at Nicole Rafiee. And if you want to follow me on my TikTok, where people are currently fighting to the death, it's at Nikki Nasty. I was stumbling. I didn't do that in a while. I'm going to go now. I'm probably going to go touch grass. This was a lot of internet for me all at once. And you know what? I heard that if you show your asshole to the sun, that it like absorbs even more vitamin D than like your face or your body does. So like mooning the sun for like 10 seconds is really good for you. And good for if you have depression or whatever else. Anyway, I'm going to go show my asshole to the sun. Hope that you guys have a great day. I love you. Goodbye.
FAQs.